my air conditioner one day, and as you can see, it is no longer fixed. So I think what happened was the adjustment arm that allows this pump to go, you know, this way and this way has broken again, because I took it out, it was cracked, and I welded it. But I'm also noticing that this bolt here, I tightened that up like crazy the other time, and now it is loose again. And see how it moves like that? I think there's supposed to be a bushing inside here to keep it from doing that. So I got some problems back there that I got to figure out. And also, all that oil down there, I got to get out of there, because that's not good. So I'm going to be working at this thing here with a little scoop and trying to get all that stuff out of there and get this cleaned up. But we got to get into, where did I put the belt? Oh, it's over here to the right. I kind of got stuffed away. I got to get the cab up, and we got to get to what's going on with this thing, because I don't have any defrosters. And in the summertime, I'm going to be pissed because I won't have any AC. So we got to get this fixed. So let's get the cab up. This is always fun. Watch how heavy and stupid this thing is. Okay, so got these two hydraulic pistons here. That's the main reason why this cab is so hard to go up, is because you're fighting against them. So if you go slower, they go up a little easier. Let me get that up. Okay. So you see this thing here? When you squeeze it this way, it gets past the pipe. When it goes this way, this can't come down. Now, the last time I was working in here, this was spun this way. When I got in there, my back hit this, my rib cage hit that. The cab came down on me, and it was squishing me. It was squishing me pretty good. Luckily, I wasn't completely on my back. I think I was on my side a little bit. So it came down, and it got my, it came down slow, not super slow, but it didn't slam down on me. But it was, heavy. It's definitely over 100 pounds trying to get that thing off you. So I ended up, I think I got my hand down in there, and I got my elbow up against the bottom of the cab, and I pushed up, and I used my back, and I just kept pushing, arching and pushing, and I finally got the cab up far enough where I could squeeze out, and as soon as I squeezed out, boom, it came down all the way. So when you put these cab things up here, make sure when you put them down, it locks, spin it the other way so that you can't make contact with your rib cage. Because I'm a lefty, so I come in this side. Righties probably come in from that side. But anyways, let's see what we got going on here. Now the next thing I gotta do is pull this metal plate here. I think that's it, right? Yeah. I could pull the big one here. This guy here. There's some bolts around there, but I got enough room once I take this bottom one off. So I got a bolt there and a bolt there. I think it was just the two. So let's go ahead and go grab that. Let me get my gun. Oh, here it is. Once I do this, I'll put you on battery charger because it looks like you're about to die. I think this battery's going bad because it doesn't last like it used to. Either that or I'm just not charging it long enough. I don't know. Of course, I need an extension. I'm gonna fight with it, so I don't use one. Uh-oh. Do I need, I think I'm gonna need one. Oh, no, I'm gonna get it. I got it. Good. Oh, I can see my bracket's already broken. The one that I welded. So apparently I suck at welding. Alright, let's take a look at that. No. The bolt came out. Did the bolt come out? Is that broken? No, it broke. It broke in another spot. I welded it here, and now it's broken down here. Alright. I think what's happening is, and I don't know, I gotta call Bobcat, but I think that pump has a bushing on either side to keep that bolt from being wiggly like I was showing you earlier. And I think that vibration, I mean, I don't freaking know. I don't know anything, but if I were to guess, that vibration's doing something. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the bolts, top and bottom, inspect it, see if maybe the bolt's worn out on the top one, and then I got to pull that adjuster out of there too. It's just one or two bolts holding it to the engine block. We'll pull that out, take a look at that, and get I don't know, we'll figure it out. Let me get you on a charge here for a while, and you know, we'll figure something out. Maybe I can set you. I don't know where to set you. That's the problem. Oh, look at that. That's magnetic. All right. Arm's going to be in the way, but you kind of see where I got to go, right? Let's get a little light on the situation here, if I can. Oh yeah, that'll work there. Oops, too much. Hold on. All right. Now, this has got to go just up in there. Huh. Oh yeah, okay. Alright. So, oh man, you know what? I don't like that. This hole is wallowed out, isn't it? Look at that. Uh-oh, is that a crack? No, it's not a crack. It's not a crack. Is that a crack? That's a crack. That's not good. That's a crack up there. Right there. That's a crack. So, this bracket here, how do I, so that's not good. That's not good at all. Let me get a light here. It looks like I could pull. Is that a crack? Yeah, that is a crack. That's a crack right there. But is it affecting what I'm doing? I feel like I gotta take this thing off and get a new one. I think that might be my whole problem. Crap. Alright, I gotta turn this camera off. I gotta get my hand in behind there and see if these are just bolted, threaded into the block, or if they got a nut on the end. So let me get back to you here in a minute. These bolts are just fine threaded into that block there. So I'm going to be able to take these out. I think. Not positive. This first one is, at least. Because this is the one where the crack is. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. I didn't have to take the other one out. Oh, look at this is what we got going on here. So this is our problem. This is our problem right here. Look at this. That is our problem. So with this thing not being able to be bolted tight against here, we got movement, which then ovaled out these holes here. Look at that one. That's bad. So we need this. We need this piece. So let's go. Crap. Oh well. if that's what it is, that is a good find. The thing is anybody have this in stock? My Bobcat dealer is about 30 minutes away. Screw it. Let's get cleaned up and take a drive out there. See what they got. This. If they have one of these and they're not too expensive, I'll just go ahead and buy a new one instead of trying to fix this one. I will fix this one and keep it as a spare, just in case something stupid happens again, but I think we're onto something here. I think that this is going to be the whole issue of why this thing kept coming loose and breaking, because you need that to be nice and solid up there to hold that pump on there, because you got belt deflection yanking on it, and if it's doing this with it, it could be, putting stress on that. That's how that broke, so that's how the bolt broke, this thing. So I think we're on to something here. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get cleaned up and head up there. That was a bit of a fail. I ordered all the parts, but it's 3 to 5 business days before it all comes in. I got grease all over myself. 3 to 5 business days before it all comes in. This bracket here was $50 something. I think I saw one on eBay for less than that, but this thing here, I'm missing the other part. There's a whole thing that broke off. I'm looking at it online right now. They have it here for $107. It's from Australia, and it was cheaper actually at the Bobcat store, so I bought it there. And then the tension pulley for my, I didn't mention that when I was doing this other work, is the tensioner pulley, or the tensioner for my the tensioner for my drive belt for the hydraulics. It just started making some noise, so I know that bearing is starting to go, so I figured I'd order one while I was there. Well, the whole kit there, it's the arm and the spring-loaded, self-adjuster, and the pulley was $330. So I'm sitting at the counter with the guy, and I opened up this one on eBay for $88, and he's like, "Oh my God!" He goes, "No." I go, "Should I just take a gamble on that, because it's it was actually going to be like over a week before this part comes in, the $330." I said, "Should I take a gamble on the $88 one?" And he's looking at it. He's like, "My God, it looks exactly like the one we have here." We read up on it and stuff like that. There's a whole bunch of different people that are selling it. He's like, "Because I'll be honest with you, if you get it and it actually works, let us know, because we'll order a bunch of them and sell them cheaper, because $330 is ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous. I don't know. We'll see." So I ordered that one. That one should be here in a few days. And then these 2 mounting brackets for the AC will be here Monday or Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. So I'm done. I'm done for the day. I won't end the video here. I'll bring you back when I got the parts. But as of right now, I'm just gonna head back and put the machine away. As I was saying, that's pretty much a fail there. I'll get it, but it won't be for a few days. So I don't need to put all this back together just to run it. These shields are here. This plastic shield that goes here, this thing is here, is to keep the cooling air inside that compartment flowing around. And I don't have any use for the machine in the next couple days. So I think I will put these covers aside, lower the cab, and take it and move it. But I think I'm gonna do something, because I made a Alrighty. So I have the part parts. Probably should turn the machine around, make my life easier, but that's all right. Oh, look at that! I cleaned the garage out. Kinda. Looks like a horrible mess, but it actually is pretty organized. And then got this all taken care of. And then as soon as I did, my wife parked her car in here, so I lost it. Anyways, here's the parts I got. Here's the one that's broken off the engine, and then here's the new one. Here is the old one that I'm still going to weld and put in the keep pile, and then here is the new one with the new hardware. Well, some of the new hardware. Oh, and then what else did I get? I got this thing. Oh, it's heavy. The new tension idler, tension pulley, whatever you want to call it. That guy. I don't know how it works though. It's only one bolt, and it slides up and down this bolt. Oh, I know what it does. It's got this spring right here, and this guy here. So when you push against the belt, this thing will move, and I think you gotta have it somewhere over here to where it's got good tension on it, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Let's go ahead and start putting this stuff on. I don't have any Loctite, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on now, tighten it up, and then I'll come back with Loctite and take one out at a time. That way this thing won't move. And then put Loctite on these two bolts. These ones don't get it. This one's not here. This one doesn't get it. And this one looks like it did. Looks like it had red. So these ones had blue, I thought. Man, I don't know. Maybe they didn't. You know, I don't think they had Loctite on them. I think because they're fine thread, you tighten them up. And they stay tight. Alright, let's get some tools, get to work. Okay. I thought it was going to be a little warmer today than it is. I'm actually kind of cold. Hands are freezing, and I can't use gloves. But, alright, here's what we got to do. This guy here these two bolts here. Let me see. I don't even know if I can get you there. There you go. My hand's gonna be in the way, but it's the only place I can put you. Okay, so go this way or that way? Hang on. You get the other one. I forgot which way this went in. Hang on. That's gonna be a kind of a pain. No, I gotta do it this way. I was gonna put the nut on this side, run the bolt in from the back way, but to get the back ear lined up was gonna be a nut. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta take this fuel fill off. I'll try to fit in here with you. I don't know if it's gonna work though. Oh, wow, why is that so tight? Because it's new. Hang on. All right. So, okay, I gotta get this thing. Oh my God, that's tight. It's got burrs on it. No, I think this thing is it's just tight. I might have to take that off and just sand it just a little bit. Get my tolerances. My tolerances are way too tight. I should have checked it. Let me take that off. I should have checked it before I bolted onto the engine. Just make sure that it went on the AC compressor, because it just doesn't. Goes about halfway on, but then it's getting stuck. So I have a feeling that. Ow! Oh, there's your first cut. All right, that's fun. Maybe it won't bleed. Look at skin hanging off though. That's always fun. And hands are freezing, so that makes it even better. Maybe what I'll do is that smart or not? Put it on the compressor first? I don't know. I don't think so. Come here, you. Alright, let me just check this real quick here. See if it fits in between these ears. You know what? It's so close. I'm just gonna, let me see. Maybe I'll stick the bolt through now. Let's see. I gotta just sand a tiny bit off of this. Be right back. I think what I'll do is I'll just leave that. Well, now that I can get to that, man, I just don't know if this is smart or not. Well, I suppose I could pick up that whole compressor and finagle it into those two bigger bolts. So now that I have it sitting out here, I don't have to go in under the machine or inside the machine cockpit to get to this bolt or lock washer or washer and lock nut. Let's go ahead and put it on right now. If I can see it. I can't see it. I can feel it. There it is. Dropped it. Alright, well, it got started. So now, see if we can't get this on. see it. Come on. Oops, you fell. Nice. As far as grinding on that little piece, it's aluminum, and I just touched it on the grinder just to take off the slightest little bit, and it made it fit onto the compressor. Yeah, that's the compressor. I keep getting mixed up between compressor and condenser. But the compressor is a pump that compresses the gas, and that's what this thing does. And the condenser is the radiator looking thing up under the top there. Okay, so now that's on. So now we gotta get that. Where's that other piece go? This guy here. Get this part off here. This one here. Go like this? No, it's like this. I gotta find that. I gotta find that hole. Hang on. Let me go get a flashlight. I'll be back. A while to find it because it's been so long. But I found it. Hang on a minute. Thought this thing had a washer, but looking at the other piece, I can see imprints of the hex head right in the part. So either either somebody had this apart before me and never put the washer on, or no, it wouldn't have been me because it's not. There is no sign of a washer ever being on it. So I'm going to say it didn't have a washer, but this hole's blind. I can't see it at all. I could feel it with my fingers, but I can't see it. And then this part goes here, and then the nut and the bolt goes there. Yeah, alright, so I got to tighten that up a little bit. It's snug, so I can still move it a little bit, but not super loose, you know. Then I got to get under the cab to put the nut and the bolt on. How loose are we? We're getting there. Ouch. Bolts are so sharp on cold skin. My God. keeps slipping down. Tighten that more. I just can't tighten it with my fingers because it's kind of awkward. So it's not, I'm not cross-threading because it's still super loose, but I keep wedging this thing against stuff, kinking it. Okay, I think that's good for now. And then it's got to come up here and get the nut and bolt on it. So we got to go inside to do that. Let's see if I can get a spot. Is that gonna work? I got this backwards or something. Oh, see, that's a fucking horse. Cut it out, Rod. Cut it out. You goofball. Fuck me, man. This is not gonna work. Is it? You guys recording completely looking at something else, just listen to me hyperventilate. That's what I had to do right there. I just had to one hand kind of pull the pump up a little bit, get that bolt through, and yeah, I realize that the thing is making a little bit of contact with that coolant hose right now, but once I put tension on this pump, it'll push away. So we go get a belt on that real quick, and then we'll start to do that. Are you still recording? No, you are now. Sorry about my fingers. Trying to get a shot here. I think I'll be able to fit. All right, so I think I can do this. Wait, is this untightened? Yeah. So I think what I got to do is kind of put here. Oh, get on there. I know I'm in the way. Yeah, okay, now I gotta go put a wrench on this nut or bolt. Kind of wedge it in here somehow, or I can tighten it from here, I guess. bit at a time. So I don't want to tighten this all the way, but I want to get it kind of snug. So it'll still pivot, but it won't rock. That's kind of my goal right now. Once I do that, then I can put a pry bar on this thing, tension it where it's got to go, and then tighten the jam nut on the slider down on the bottom there. And then once that's tight, come up here, tighten this, and then tighten the one that holds the adjustment bar to the block. I have it snug, but I don't have it tight because I think it's got to pivot a little bit. All right, so let me see. I feel like that's good there. Let me see if this moves. Yep. Okay. Oh no, I can go a little bit more. I still see a little bit of daylight there. I like that. Now I need to get a pry bar in here somehow and tighten up that. Actually, you know what I can do? No, I can't. Okay, let me think. All right, now that top one is pretty good. I can get this out of here. Okay. Now I need to come down here on top of that nut and bolt there, right there, and I gotta tighten that. I gotta get a pry bar to pry this pump up a little bit, and then I think I can get it from back there. Can I? You know what I gotta do? I gotta put a wrench or socket on this side up here and do the same thing. But you guys are gonna be in the way. So let me first of all, let's get a pry bar and pry up on this pump. Pry up on this compressor here and see if I can get enough tension on it. Let's do that. I'm confused right now, big time. So here's the pivot bolt here. These two up here are obviously rigid. They bolt into the block, and that's the pivot bolt. And then I can pivot it, right? So I can put tension on it right there. But if you look here, this idler pulley is supposed to be in contact with the back side of that belt, I think, because I see it's got the paint worn off like it was before. Unless this thing was just so loose like it is now, and that thing was touching it, and this isn't really for tension, but I thought it was. But I don't see. I mean, this is how it came out. So unless this thing came out and it's a different pump or different size pulley, maybe. I don't understand why. I think it should make contact with this, but as you can see, when I tighten this up like that, get the belt nice and tight, it's not in contact with this at all. So if anybody has any idea what is going on there, make a comment in the comment section below and kind of clue me in, because I'm kind of at a loss right now. And the other thing I'm going to do, I think I'm going to try to pry this up, and I'm going to try to tighten this one. I know it's not the tension one, but I think if I get it tight enough, I can release this and it won't drop down, because it's too. I can't find any place in there inside underneath the cab to get tension on this pulley and tighten that the jam nut on the end of this lever. So let's get rigged up here again. I think I'm gonna put the wrench on the inside this time, and put the socket out here because I can't get the. Hang on a minute. Can I even do that? There's the belt in the way. I might need to do it the other way. No, I can get that. Alright, so we're going to put that there. I'm going to put a wrench. I'll be right back. I got to put a wrench on the nut. Oops. That's what I was doing. That's not working. Oh, yes, it is. Yep. Tight? No, that's not tight at all. Okay, so I gotta loosen that again, and I gotta figure out how to do it the other direction. That is not working. Oh, yeah. The wrench on, tighten, or yeah, loosen, like that. Or should I even loosen it more? Can I pry on it? Does it move? Or am I stuck? No, I can move it. I'm gonna leave it. Okay. All right, we got to figure out how to get a wrench, pliers on the slider adjustment, and also get tension on this. I could probably do something back here with this pry bar and a clamp or something, but let me figure that out. I'll get back to you here. Well, I don't know if it's gonna work, but I got this thing wedged onto there, and it's got the belt nice and tight. So now I gotta go over here, I think, yeah, and then I just gotta tighten up. I got this almost tight. So who's that? Oh, Joe. And then I got a wrench on the nut, or on the bolt. Tighten up this nut. And now this shouldn't come loose. And if it does, I think when I tighten that, let's see if it comes loose. Did it move? I don't know. Might have moved. No, that belt's nice and tight. Yeah, that belt's tight. All right, so now I gotta get a wrench here, this, and then we'll tighten the nut on the other side. So this is gonna come down, make contact with that. Maybe I'll turn this around. See how far that goes in. That'll be resting on top of this pulley here. That should be good. Now I go over here. Where'd the wrench go? Did I leave it somewhere? There it is. I'll go over here. Oh, that's gonna take socket. Where are you? Here. Tighten. Oh, that's already tight. Let me get some lever on it. I can't even put you guys in there. I just gotta tighten this bolt. Okay. Alright, got a turn out of that. That's tight. So now we just got this 3/4 inch guy down here. It's just got to get snugged up. If I can find it again. Here it is. That, I think, oops, gotta get this wrench out of here. I think that's gonna be it. Come on, guy, there you go. Sorry about all the shaking. I got a magnetic mount, and I can't seem to put you anywhere without it screwing up, but I got these two guys locked down nice and tight. I got that one just figured out, or just got that one tight. I got the jam one on the sliding one tight, and then the one that holds that bracket to the block tight, and the belt is nice and tight. So I think that's it. I'm gonna go fire up the machine and turn on the AC, or turn on the heat, which is, oh, let me put this back. Oh, maybe I should wait in case something bad happens. I need to take that back off. There's no tools under there. Uh-oh. No, it's over there. Thought I left my flashlight under there, but I didn't. Just fire it up once. Just listen to it. Good. No more squealing. Seems to be pretty good. So if you could, please comment, rate, subscribe, and have a great day.